Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. Here is the update for the silicone mold of Chirrut Imwe staff. So this is a two-part box mold, probably the biggest mold I've ever made. It's I don't know, it's like over 5 feet long. So I'm gonna try and lift this top part off. It's pretty heavy. I'm trying to do this with one hand here. There we go. And you can see the inside is silicone. So what I did was I took the master staff, built up a box, and then laid the staff in so that it kind of rests at the halfway point, and then clayed up around the staff so that I could make my box mold. So after the staff is here, the clay is here, I take these side sections of wood and build up a box around that. And then when it's all level, clean everything off, and then pour my silicone on top. And that gives me the one side. And then what I do is I flip the whole box over and then remove all the clay and then pour the silicone on the other side, and that gives me a two-part mold. And then when I did the clay up, obviously I added all these registration keys so that the two molds fit together perfectly. So when you pour the resin in, hopefully everything lines up. So you can see there's some paint here on the inside. A trick that I've been doing is spray painting the inside of the mold with like a Krylon primer or a base color spray paint. And what that does is when you pour your resin in, the resin will chemically bond to the paint, which gives you a much more durable bond for the paint. I mean, you can obviously paint resin stuff after the fact, but when you chemically bond it like that, it just makes it a little bit more sturdy, especially if it's something that's going to be handled a lot. As I mentioned in one of the other videos, I kept the middle portion of the staff and the topper here. I made the master very, very smooth so that it's super shiny. So another thing I can do is I can actually spray like a chrome paint inside these sections, again, trying to get that durable bond. So I've done a couple test castings with this mold, and they didn't turn out too bad. They're kind of more like a test stunt version. I bent an aluminum mandrel, the square half-inch hollow tubing inside, that basically forms the core, and that makes it a little bit more durable so that it's not just solid resin. So they came out okay, but the issue I had was there was a little bit of shelving and a bit of a thicker seam on this front or top portion of the staff, which I didn't really like. I wanted it to be just, really crisp and clean because you're going to be seeing the top a lot. So that's why I created the mold for the topper by itself. You can see here I'm just casting one up now and it's curing. And so what I'm going to be doing is drilling a hole, maybe like a 3/4 inch hole into the bottom of the topper, and it'll be epoxied in place. So, it'll probably go up, maybe a third of the way. And then there'll be another, that aluminum tube will just go all the way down into the top part of the staff, and that'll get epoxied in place as well too. So it's not going to come apart. It's going to be a really, really strong junction. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So hopefully in the next video you'll see a finished, well, not finished, but like a raw cast pulled out of this mold, and then the topper will be installed, and then I'll be doing the paintwork on it. Okay, so thanks for tuning in and following along with the build.